Definitely was an enthralling game here today, and it is Gallants to go through after winning that penalty shootout. It's now time to handle the Carling knockout champion of the match, and to hand it over from SAB Business Sales is Batando Mlatwa, and it is 100,000 rands, and it goes through to Daviatetwa Philip Ndondo of Marumo Gallants, who gets his second champion of the match. He got one against Stellenbosch, and this time around you've now collected 200,000 rands. Congratulations, but more so, congratulations for making the Carling knockout final.
Thank you so much. Firstly, I just want to say God is great all the time, and we will always be thankful for the opportunity that they give us all the time. And secondly, I'd like to pass the message to one of our soldiers. He lost his sisters. He lost his sister, and he had to go and leave us in camp. So we did it for him, and we did it against all odds. It wasn't easy. We played against a good side, but we're also good side. We also needed to show that we're also good side. We haven't been having a great week. We lost 2 games. We came here for the whole week, and we needed to redeem ourselves and put ourselves in the final. So that's what we did, and give credit to each and every one. We played a big role, and we should be more than proud of ourselves.
You know, you speak about against all odds, and already just 7 days ago, Marumo Gallants lost 4-0 to the same Golden Arrows, and you speak about one of the players going through a loss. Coming here today, what has been the inspiration of Gallants? What did Coach Lafitte say? And what does this mean to you specifically, Philip? Because this is yet another final for you.
We have an amazing coach. We have an amazing young coach, and the philosophy that is helping us with, it's one of the best, and they must watch out for Marumo Galants this season. And we've been having a hectic week, but he kept pushing us, and he told us to keep the faith and keep believing that we can be able to make it. Unfortunately, the past 2 games we played, we didn't get the results, but we needed to show up, and today I think we did. Thank you. It's going to be one of the greatest finals that we're going to play against Orlando Pirates, and that's all I can say.
Champion of the match today, that is Ndabiateta Philip Ndondo. He already earned the champion of the match in the game against Stellenbosch to go against in the quarterfinals. But joining me now is Alexander Lafitte. Coach, congratulations. You spoke about how difficult it's going to be, and we saw exactly that today. How would you surmise the game today?
Yes, fantastic result. Objective to go to the final. We obtained that. Difficult game. At the moment, we have possibility to win before 90 minutes, but after we decrease notably the level athletic, and it's difficult. We concede the second ball, and after extra time it is very, very difficult, notably because the environment push and help for Golden Arrow. But I like the mindset for my team. I like for the motivation to go to the final, and it's very, very good. But for the moment, the cup is not finished, and now our objective to win the cup.
And you know, Coach, when you look at your players here today, they really came out and fought. The likes of Philip Ndondo getting the champion of the match, a beautiful goal that you also got there to actually come back into the game. But then to see the game go to extra time, how did you change up how Marumo Gallants was playing to make sure you still stayed in the game and perhaps go to a penalty shootout?
Yes, we have a strategy for the game. I speak for the player. If before 60 minutes we don't win, the objective to go extra time, and after we have 2-2, and during the extra time I speak player, okay, we can try to push 10 minutes, but after we try, but it's difficult, notably because we don't have a lot of level athletic for the player, a difference for Golden Arrow, notably, and for that we have changed strategy. Okay guys, let's go to penalty. But I'm happy because I think during 70 minutes we play very good football. Notably, the first goal is very fantastic. For that, I'm very happy because this cup can help to the confidence, the trust for the team for the other game.
Coach, a very big congratulations for making the Carling knockout final, especially looking at how you've played, beating Sundowns, beating Stellenbosch, and this time around Golden Arrows.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Congratulations, Coach. And it's Coach Alexandra Lafitte who managed to go through to the Carling knockout final, a very young coach, only 28 years of age. But joining me now is the Golden Arrows coach, Marumo, who wanted to actually see his team perhaps book that final. Coach, I mean, must have been so frustrating on the bench. In the first half, you looked quite frustrated to get that goal and not to make it through to the final. Your thoughts about today's encounter?
I think we committed some elementary mistakes first half, and we got punished from them. But a good comeback from the team, and a very good second half and extra time of the game, because I think we created so many chances. And if you don't take your chances in a cup match, you must accept that you might not win the match. Because the reality is, second half of the game, they were no longer interested in playing. And even during extra time, they were no longer interested in playing. And we created numerous opportunities in and around their box. But Arubi made some steady saves in some instances. I think the head of Dion, for me, was supposed to be goal. And Job, unfortunately, to shoot direct to him. We were just unfortunate because we did create a lot of opportunities. And we must congratulate them for using a strategy that worked for them, because they played like this against Sundowns and they won the game on penalties, because Arubi is normally very good on penalties. They played again today without any intent of posing any threat in the second half and also in the extra time. And they are going home victorious. But the reality is we could have done better, and we must accept and be understanding that in football you will win some and lose some. The reality is that I'm happy with the project. I think the boys are coming up nicely. It's just that we have to kill games sometimes.
And you know, when you speak about killing those games, just before the game went into extra time, and with that Celine Dion chant, you said focus, focus, focus. And that's exactly what you wanted from your team today.
That's what I expected, and that's what I thought. With a striker of Dion's caliber, we were going to get something. And we got good moments in that area. And in football, sometimes you must just accept that if it's not your day, it's not your day. You can do so much, but still not achieve anything.
But then again, Coach, you know, in achievement, Golden Arrows have definitely improved in strides since you've come here to the club. You obviously do want this to continue on in the league, this kind of play that you're showing, the kind of stealth that Abafana West End have shown.
No, I'm very impressed with the growth of the boys. The project is looking very good, and I'm looking forward to us seeing what's going to happen as we go to the second half of the season, because I can see the growth. It's just unfortunate that I wanted them to taste what it's like to play in a cup final. But if you were to ask beginning of the season, they would not have thought they would be where they are today. So we must accept that in football, you just have to grind and grind and grind. And when your time comes, it comes. It was their time.
Coach, congratulations on an entertaining Carling knockout semi-final. Hard luck for not making the finals.
Thank you very much, my sister.
Or Coach Mokaba saying that he would have loved for his Abafana West End team, who've really shown a lot of fight and grit in the semi-final, to have tasted the Carling knockout final, perhaps in London Pirates. But it is Marumo Gallants who take their arrow through to Orlando Pirates in the Carling knockout final. But of course, right here in your World of Champions, we still have that all-important Carling knockout draw. But before we get to that, let's go through to commentary and look at the highlights. Should I give it to? Is it there?
Maybe once we've gotten the other microphone, we'll be able to kick off. Because the people that are here, okay, I think now I'm on. So, good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us for this Carling knockout final draw. Let me just start by congratulating the two teams that have made it into the final, and by order of qualification, that is Orlando Pirates Football Club as well as Marumo Gallants Football Club. So now we'll do a very simple draw. I'm just gonna give it a quick shake. We're gonna do the home and away draw just to determine who is gonna be getting home ground advantage in the final and who will be away. Emily on my right hand side will draw the home side, and Unonjabulo will be responsible for the away side. And after we're done with the draw, I've got a name inside this envelope here that will be confirming the venue for the final. So that will come through after the actual draw. Without wasting any further time, let me just give it a quick shake and then ask my colleague Emily to take one without looking and then confirm the home side in the final, who will get home ground advantage, to choose the colors and also to choose the changing room, the training times. It will be Orlando Pirates playing at home. Orlando Pirates will be at home. Nonji, I don't need to give it a shake. You just say, let's confirm if it is indeed Marumo Gallants. If it's not Marumo Gallants, we'll have to start the draw afresh. And it is Marumo Gallants. Marumo Gallants will be the away side. Of course, it is a neutral venue that we are going to, but Orlando Pirates will have home ground advantage. And as I said, they will get a chance. With regards to the kit colors, they get to get the first pick, train at the first pick, the change room, and so on and so on. But right now, for the main event, we are confirming now the host province. The host province for the Carling Knockout Final 2025. We are all going to find out together. It's inside this envelope here. And I'm going to take my time. Where are we going for the Carling Knockout 2025 final, which, by the way, will be played on the 6th of December 2025. It will be a Saturday. So it's just in a couple of weeks. We are going to this venue that I'm about to reveal. And it's Peter Mokaba Stadium. Peter Mokaba Stadium in Polokwane will host the Carling Knockout Final on the 6th of December 2025, and it will be Orlando Pirates, the home side, playing up against Marumo Gallants. And that concludes the draw. We will be revealing all the other fixture details in due course. Please be on the lookout because